Today we're spectating randoms over on Vondel, and this seems to be one of the most popular maps currently out of all the options. Obviously, we did a poll over on YouTube and people are really enjoying this. I think the biggest problem is that maybe solos isn't available all the time for certain modes, and I think there's other playlist issues, but overall, I think with Season 4, with this and the health change, I think have been the two biggest W's so far. I know a lot of people haven't really taken the time to check this out, but I know a lot of people are having some Verdansk vibes. I know that there are a lot of rooftops and buildings, but guess what? Verdansk was a lot of rooftops and buildings too. My main critique with the map is probably more the water, but that's an entirely different story, right? So we'll kind of see how this plays out. This is duos. Solos is not currently available. Funny enough, actually a day or two ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a spectating randoms. I queue up for solos and end up being a Sheikah Islands. I'm like, I don't want a Sheikah Island. What are we doing here? And I'm sure a lot of you are like the same thing. If you don't want to find friends to do a duo, can't trust random fills, you know, it is what it is. But it will be interesting. I know we've talked a little bit about the meta and kind of where that's gone. And I think it's improved significantly for long range. I think up close, we know it's the ISO 45. Hopefully in the next week and a half or so, we'll see some balancing changes. Because any other gun besides the ISO, you're basically throwing pebbles at this dude. See, that should have been a kill with nearly every gun. Luckily, their team clutched it up and they were able to take advantage of that. One thing that sucks still is I can't pull up the map, which is pretty useful when I'm trying to play these types of things, or, you know, spectate and kind of talk about, hey, here's how the zone's going to rotate or whatever. So we got to work based off a little bit more limited information than we would normally. And that's kind of been a bug for the past couple seasons, which is feels pretty common at this point, but at least the game's in an enjoyable state, I think, for a lot of people. And it's really getting acclimated to how the game is. Stop that gun. Do not use that gun. I know it's cool in akimbo underwater, but like in point blank. But come on, man. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, that guy's getting the hard lesson of, like, that is not the meta. And that's okay. He's probably having fun getting gunned. I know there's gonna be people, defenders, anti-meta defenders in the chat, but yeah, I know that wasn't his loadout either or anything like that, but it is what it is. There's different floor loot. You should be like searching for floor loot or enough money to get a loadout, and I think that's still one of the bigger. Can't hear anything. Mortar strike coming in. Yeah, definitely a skill issue. But what I will say is that, like, you know, with the mode, it has been nice that people have started to come back, because I think for a while, like, too big an emphasis was put on ranked, and I think a lot of content creators are playing ranked, and there are like dedicated people playing ranked, but ranked is inherently not casual. So, like, if you're a casual player, you don't care about ranked, and this gives you an opportunity to play shorter matches. I know even on Mazra, they're like 25-30 minutes. That's a little too long, even after the updates. Then we have options where we're going to be able to, you know, have a shorter match, which these are like 15, 16 at the longest. And then a Sheikah Island obviously is much shorter. Sniping is not one shot. Like, what is this guy doing? Like for me, when I loot, that's not even a gun I would pick up. Like, that is not even a gun I would pick up. What do we... Like, you're better off with your fist, probably, no? Like, unless he proves me wrong. Like, what are we doing? I'd rather have a pistol, myself. Like, the sniper, that's not even really a sniper. Isn't that like the carbine? Like, really? Well, Pie Man is an elite level player. You know what I mean? He's in the 0.0001% of people, right? Like, at least when it comes to sniping and quick scoping and pulling off some nasty clips. All right, still looting, still keeping the Lockwood. All right, there it is. 762 is better than the lock. What are we doing? Oh, Hemlock. He's gonna go with the Hemlock. Nope, stay with the Lockwood. Bro, pick up the other gun. The 762 is way more viable. What are we doing here? Hey, more power to you, bro. He's got the Hemlock, which is statistically one of the worst guns currently. Okay. Luckily, the TTK is high, so this guy can get away. He would have already been dead. With the old TTK, it feels like. I mean, I'm liking it. Like, that's probably one of the biggest changes for me. Hopefully, we get a little bit more movement at some point, whether it's ADS, strafes. He went for it! He went for it! Oh, bro, went for the quick scope, bro. The no scope. What are we... Whoa, we almost saw it, chat. That would have been kind of funny. If you guys wondering this text above my head, it's because I am live while doing this, so there are people watching. I will have a link in the description if you ever want to come check out the stream live. Just chat, and we can see kind of how different things go, right? So this definitely looks like a better team. The guy is rocking the M4. I don't know if it's... Yep, it looks like a loadout one with the Lockman sub. Maybe doesn't have the ISO just yet. Looks like even the way they're playing, you can tell that maybe they have a little bit more skill. Just immediately ramped up there. They are holding the edge of the zone. One thing that is a particular feedback that I do tend to see a lot for this map is they're like, oh, everyone's camping roofs. Like, you have to, like, picture that the roof is the dimension you should be hanging out on. Like, you shouldn't be on the ground. You should literally be moving from rooftop to rooftop. And once you realize that the map plays better that way, for like 90% of the map, then you realize that not everyone's camping the rooftop. They're just playing the map the right way, and you're probably been playing it wrong, right? You shouldn't really be on the ground all that often. Like, it just doesn't make practical sense. For things, you know, you literally go from place to place to place. All the loot is on top of the buildings, so like it's just more practical. You do gotta get better with your jump spots, your hopping, diving to pull your chute like that person's doing. Like, those have to be practical things so you can make these jumps. But the reality is that most of your playtime should be on the roofs. So like, the fact that like you might feel like there's a lot of roof campers ends up being more of like a lack of map awareness, I don't know, to play that way. But if you want to play on the ground, just be aware that most people won't do that because that's probably not that smart of a way to play, you know? So, it is, yeah, the ground is lava, essentially. You got to move here, there's a zip, you go up to the zip, there's a balloon, you go to the balloon. Ego chow, wow. Hopefully his teammate comes in clutch, he pinged him. He's going to get the self off, no? He got up. They almost got the nade off. He goes for it right away, the confidence, but gets shot in the back. Unfortunate, gets the third party. Got the smoke. This team's definitely good. The other team should be pushing, close the gap, especially knowing it's a 2v1. Comes to full health, gonna get the plate in. Armor satchels being added has been nice too. I really like the effect on that, how fast you can get into it. Especially with being able to get quick fix, you get like healed instantly and you get a full plate, right? So it's kind of crazy. So now they got to figure out what's going on. They were able to regain. He does have that spare self revive, so that's solid. We don't know really what their inventory looks like or kind of what the rest of the map's doing, but you can see kind of obviously there is a fire sale. There might be people over at that buy station. There's somebody that flew out of the sky. And the guys are sitting on a lot of money. That's one thing that is nice with the loot system, is you do get quite a bit of money. Even with that being said, I still think the loadout should be cheaper. I think they should just go back, make them the way they were in Warzone 1, and it worked. Get your loadout fast, cool, whatever. I think for quads particularly, 20K is just absurd, right? It's just crazy. So he's only rocking the 40 round mag, which is kind of tricky. Especially, he's like so nervous, bro. He's shooting his teammate. But the 40 round mag is a little bit sketch, I think, with the extra health. Maybe you can, you know, it works fine for duos, but I think it can get a little risky. Especially with the ISO being available, you get extra 5 bullets, kills faster, better strafe speed, better reload. Like, definitely got to be hitting that up. Yeah, 20 grand's crazy. So they're working up, and you can see how they're navigating the map. So it's not like them camping the rooftop. They're literally on the rooftops because that's the playable space. You know what I mean? It ends up being pretty obvious when you play it quite enough that you're like, all right, let's stay on the roof. Floor is lava. Oh, damn, the map actually plays so good. Until you're forced into the water, then the map plays terribly, right? Because you can't see people. Getting third party. Everyone's on the rooftops. They do have zone here. They can challenge this team. They just got to block the line of sight of the other team that was shooting them. Holding the angle. You can hear that. The people walking up, I believe. They're going to be in the room to the left. And then I hear some other stuff. His teammate got... Oh. He's going to stun. Oh. He's going to run out of ammo. He's going to run out of ammo. Watch, he's going to have to reload. Going to go for a zip. Could be a hero play. Going to hit the buy station. Very good. Slide by. Gets the buy. Backs off. Could potentially get a UAV from there as well. And use that as utility to find out where people are. Because once the respawn disables, you don't get any of the intel. All right, he gets killed. Now we're going to see his teammate gets on a regain. All right, they might still be looking for that guy. Loading next player. There we go. Nope, this is the team that squad wiped them. So this guy has 9 kills. Can get the gas mask there. A durable. Perfect. It's unused. They both have basically all the loot they need. I would imagine they have perks since they're walking by it. Doesn't pop up on the spectator HUD, so we're missing a little bit of that. Wonder if it does it if I do the camera. Nope, same. So this one's got to be a little bit tricky, right? The zone's going to pull, and then we're going to see the next rotation. No matter what, they're going to have to go on the level ground to work into the building across the way, right? Which is multi-leveled. They just got to make sure that the back is clear. So what you should be focusing on a lot right now is use the back to be clear. Make sure that you're not going to run up behind, and then the water can be used as a traversal, like, because you can just go in the water, hide, you're not super visible, and then you get the opportunity to make that cross when the timing's right, and it connects all the way around so you could utilize that since it is so wide open. And I think that is a problem. If the water wasn't there, then you wouldn't be able to cross no man's land. It would be too open. So obviously it's like when the water's annoying, it's annoying, and when it's not, they are drawing a lot of attention to themselves, and they're going to have to rotate across the way. So you can see the guy in the water right there below the boat. He missed him. He's right there. He's climbing up. And a jailbreak. Oh, that means I'm going to come back. No. There's still 5 teams. There it is. He's in the water. We know where these guys are. So they're on this roof. Oh, this guy's still using the Cronin. Yeah, it's stupid. Late jailbreak. That should not be a thing. It happens pretty often, though. I've had it multiple times while spectating. And then that throws away the spectating video, right? Let's mess around. All right. Give me a high elevation. We know that half the teams are right here. And then there's one on the roof. He's got a cross. There's a guy right below me. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna shoot at me. I can land over here, though. I might just die because I don't have anything, but... I don't think they know I'm up here. I didn't even have a good gun, but GG's. I might have, like, did I chalk their game, maybe? They're gonna have to jump off the roof. No, they're fully plated. They're good. Yeah, I third-partied. I should have killed the guy much quicker and thirsted him, but it's not that big a deal. See how the map ends? All right, so the EBR. Interesting choice. I know it kills quick, but with the SO14, it could be a little tricky. See if they can get these kills on the rotation. The water's going to separate them, so it's a little weird. It is 3 full teams because 6 players. 4th place after spectating, I know. The smoke is working. He's got to reload. He's going to run out of ammo. He's gonna push the disc to close it. Something's in the water. You still have the EBR. You could have demolished that dude. Hopefully these guys don't have pistols. All right. So that's one dead. There's still another one in the water. And then now you have to push towards them. This other team could hold them pretty well. Wait, they're not even over there. What's going on? The last 2 players, where are they? They got to be underwater? Oh, yeah, this team won. The other dude's crouch walking up the stairs. Oh, no. Holy. Oh, he's gonna self? No, he's not self. And he got the buyback. I didn't even see a buy on the map. Oh, he did the flare. He did the flare. Oh, this is gonna be good. The other team can win. No, they're not. They choked. He's not even plated. There it is. GG's. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.